Hi friends, welcome to Bamu's Biogenius. Today we will discuss about nominalistic species concept. This nominalistic species concept is important for UG and PG students. So stay with me for nominalistic species concept. Now this nominalistic species concept is proposed by Occam and his followers. And according to this concept, there is no such thing as a species. Uh, this concept is of the opinion that only individuals exist and the similarly looking individuals, they are placed in one group, and that group is called as a species taxon. So species have been invented in order to refer many numbers of individuals collectively. So this was the idea of a nominalistic species concept. Now to explain this nominalistic species concept, they give an example of furniture. See, whenever we talk about a furniture, a particular this furniture is an imaginary group that is created by the humans, and this imaginary group includes, or this furniture includes, the different artifacts that are made up of wood and iron. So that may be a stool, that may be a chair, that may be a almirah, that may be a table. So all these includes the furniture. But when we talk about the furniture, or when we think about the furniture, no fixed image that comes in our mind. So similarly, the species is nothing but the same thing, that is an imaginary group, and that's why they believe that the nominalistic species concept believes that the species are like species is a kind of a imaginary group, and this concept was very popular in France during 18th century. According to Bessie, 1908, nature produces only individuals and nothing more than that. So, species is a merely a creation of a man. So, this was the idea of nominalistic species concept. Now, the traditional claim of nominalists was that they believed in individuals. They are of the opinion that only individuals are real. If we convert these individuals or group the individuals into a classes, that classes are not real. According to them, species are like a group of similarly looking individuals, and that's why we are grouped into a species. So if classes are not real, similarly, species are also not real because they are made up of a group of similarly looking individuals. And to emphasize this statement, they give an example of a team, for example, a baseball team or a cricket team. They are of the opinion that species are like a teams. They are group of organisms, but they cannot be, or we can say that we cannot believe that they are kind of organisms. Now we will discuss about the demerits of a nominalistic species concept. See, according to the nominalistic species concept, the species is an arbitrary unit, but according to Mayer, species is not an arbitrary unit, it is a real entity. And he was of the opinion that in a given locality, even if we see a hybrid organism or a intermediate species, it is an exception because the species are the product of evolution, and it is nothing, or it is they are not the product of imagination. So this is the first demerit of nominalistic species concept. Now we will discuss the second demerit of a nominalistic species concept. This nominalistic species concept wrongly emphasizes the similarity, and it wrongly equates it with the relationship, because see, the similarity and relationship, these two are very different things. And uh, when uh, when we create, according to Simpson, when we create a species, see, that species is nothing but a taxon. So when we create a species, we look at the origin of that particular individual, from where these particular individuals which are grouped together to form a species, we look at the origin of these individuals. So it is wrong notion that the species are created by putting the similarly looking individuals, because we don't emphasize this on similarity, we just emphasize this on the common origin, shared origin of that particular group of individuals, and that's why they are placed in a particular species. Now, to explain more about this, the mayor, he gave the example of a tree, and see here, these two brothers are extraordinarily similar, and so they are twins. This statement is wrong. See, only because of the similarity they are similar, they are looking similar, and that's why they are twins. This is a wrong statement. The correct statement is that the two brothers are identical, extraordinarily similar. That is because they have a common origin. They originated from the one zygote, and that's why they are similar. So this statement correctly emphasizes on the origin. It does not look at the similarity. So similarity and the origin, these two are the different things. So this is all about the nominalistic species concept. Thank you very much for patient hearing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mahmood Biogenius, for latest uploads, or like my videos. And if you have any query, please write in the comment box. Thank you.